Take this one. I don't even know if it is my week or not, but
I don't remember.
We fucked up last week and didn't do it. Yeah. Monique had to do it.
Yep.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I'm Chris.
I'm Nick.
And this week we didn't watch a werewolf movie.
There was a you saw a werewolf.
There was a werewolf depicted in the movie. But the actual werewolf of it all was
allegory.
Allegory, metaphor.
Metaphors.
Yeah, them too.
Yeah.
We watched The Beast Within, starring Kit Harington and the old guy from Game of Thrones.
Rude.
He wasn't Uncle Argyle, was he?
No.
Yeah.
No. You remember, he was Haggis's dad.
That's right.
No, not Haggis. Hamish.
Hamish's
dad.
Yeah. And that dude.
Yeah. Your mother's been telling you stories about me.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoy listening to us go on about this movie, The Beast Within.
Wasted potential.
Yeah, the waste of time. On this episode of Big Dumb Monsters.
Enjoy the show.
It's a perfect night in the Salem Hollow. The air itself is filled with monsters.
Hello.
I think we're muted.
We are muted. What the fuck is going on? And there we are.
Hi.
I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
I don't know.
But now you can hear our lovely, lovely voices.
We need a producer.
Yeah, we are once again artless. I am told that is not going to be for much longer. Although I feel like he keeps saying like next week.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine. But anyway, we are here. We're going to talk about a movie, for better or worse.
Yeah, I really liked part of this movie.
The credits?
We're talking about The Beast Within from 2024. Kit Harington. What presents itself as a werewolf movie.
Yeah.
I like a lot of what's going on in this movie. Unfortunately, it's like the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's very stagnant.
Yeah, see, like there are things that I did like about this, but for the like I knew immediately, like, there's gonna be no fucking werewolf in this movie. I fucking knew it. Was there? I mean, there was a werewolf. We got to see a werewolf, but like there wasn't an actual werewolf in the movie.
Yeah,
there was the werewolf of domestic violence in the movie.
Like, but yet, like, it's so confusing, right? Because you get to the end of the movie. Okay, for anybody that has not watched this movie yet, okay, here's what happens. There's a little girl, and she lives with her family out in the fucking woods.
Well, right? She lives with her mom, and they're going to meet up with their dad, who's out in the woods. Her dad that's out in the woods. It starts out like they're not.
Well, I'm giving you like the broad strokes of the story.
Yeah.
And every now and then the dad leaves with the mom, and then they come back all beat up and gross, but they take a pig with them.
Yeah.
And it gets progressively more and more like less cryptic because, you know, it gives all of the werewolf kind of stuff.
Well, immediately the first time you see Kit Harington, he's like snarling and barking at the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, we get it. We get it.
Right. But then, you know, like you get all these signs of a werewolf story and they're pretty good. Like the way it opens with like an old woman walking around looking for son, husband, you find out later, but then she gets eaten by a wolf.
Yeah.
All right. So cool. All right. There's good, what's the word I'm looking for? It presents as a good werewolf story because they don't feed you a shitload of information, but they give you hints. And I like that. Like, they're just like, okay, here you go. And it presents as like a family curse, which is like a fun take on it. It's not just, oh, I got bit by a wolf, now I'm a werewolf.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But then, like, you see him get chained up under a full moon so he doesn't attack anybody in his family. So, like, if they're going where this whole werewolf thing is allegory for domestic violence, explain that then. What is that?
Yeah. Like, do they really have to chain him up once a month? Like, is it more of a schizophrenic thing? Like, does he just freak out on the regular like that?
Right.
You know, give me a little bit of explanation. Or, like, is this whole thing that she's seeing, like, her, like, seeing her parents?
Interpretation.
Yeah. Is she, like, is her mind making that up to cope with all of this? Like,
right. And I don't need you to, like, you know, don't hand feed me all this stuff, but like, if you're gonna make a story like this, you have to make it make sense. And the like jumping back and forth between like, is it domestic violence? Is it lycanthropy? Isn't explained well enough in the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, even if that's the route you want to go, where like it's her just imagining that he's a beast because he's a fucking asshole animal who hits his wife and treats his daughter like shit, I'm fine with that. Like, if that's the movie you're gonna make it. You know, sure, give me the breadcrumb trail.
Yeah.
And let me kind of like be thinking that it's a legitimate werewolf story. But then you have to explain the werewolf stuff. Like, you can't just like leave that so ambiguous.
Yeah, like, why, if she is making up the werewolf stuff, why is it werewolves? Like, is that the one happy memory she has, like, with her dad? Like, they watched, like, The Wolfman when she was a kid or something like that. Like,
yeah.
You know, is that why she goes to like, give us a little bit of an explanation.
Right.
The one thing I really did think this movie did well was, like, the ambiance and, like, the creepiness of, like,
sets tension really, really fucking well.
Yeah. And like the whole setting with like the English countryside and like it's modern, but you also have like this castle thing where he's getting like chained up. Like,
yeah.
It feels like a modern day Hammer movie. Like, you know, it's not big and over the top. It's like moody and drama-y, you know?
Yeah. And they really, really dialed in the less is more stuff.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that because the werewolf didn't look great.
Yeah, because like the whole movie, when you do see the werewolf, it's in like complete darkness or like,
yeah. And
I was getting like frustrated. Like, come on, I want it because it looked good from what we saw.
The silhouette looked great.
Yeah. Once you see it lit up, though, like, ooh,
Once you see it on fire,
yeah, it's clearly a guy like in a suit going, ah,
yeah. Which I'm willing to forgive because it's practical.
Yeah,
like, yes, you're gonna have a little bit of that, like guy in a rubber suit, because it's a guy in a rubber suit. Okay, but it's tactile. Like you can watch it move. Like you can watch things around it move. I'm totally fine with that. What I didn't love is like the CG, like transformation spots.
Yeah,
like those were a little hokey. But they used it sparingly. So, like, I gotta give them kudos. Like, I don't know if they knew that they just, like, didn't have the budget to really go crazy, or if they really wanted to keep it, you know, Jaws-y. Because they do it. Like, it's fine. Like, this movie... Like, I was watching it, and I was like, the whole time, I was like, this has such potential. Like, this could have been so good. Like, it kind of felt like an Ari Aster version of a werewolf movie.
Yeah.
You know, where, like, Ari Aster has really good moments where he sets up, like, a mood and tension and things like, but he always fucks it up. Like, that's my biggest gripe with Ari Aster, is that he's so art student that he can't, like, get out of it.
Yeah.
And this doesn't quite fall into that category, but, like, this is definitely, it's got to be inspired by some Ari Aster shit.
Probably.
Especially certain shot setups where, like, you know, it'll be a wide shot and then somebody walks off screen and it just holds on that.
We just had one that, like, a minute ago. Yeah. But yeah, no, the settings are beautiful. Like, the cinematography is great. Like, just the fucking story.
I like the acting too.
Yeah. The story doesn't come together.
Yeah. I think it's just too fragmented.
Yeah.
But then there's not much dynamics. It's like, it's very tonal the whole way through.
Yeah.
So, like, it starts off kind of okay, and then it gets tense, and then it just kind of stays tense. There's no breathing room.
Yeah. What else is there to say about the werewolf on fire was really bad.
Yeah. Didn't love that. Didn't love that. And, I mean, like, who sets a werewolf on fire?
Oh, that sounds like a slow, mournful ballad.
Werewolves on fire.
Who sets a werewolf on fire?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I wonder if Arthur...
a Rocky Erickson song or something.
Yeah, or I was going to say, I wonder if a resident werewolf expert is aware of this film.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It did have promise, man.
Yeah, and while it doesn't really execute fantastically in terms of story, like, I like a lot of stuff that's going on in this movie. It just needs to be further explained. Like, it's so vague.
Yeah.
That it's to its own detriment.
Shooting him to death was less climactic. Yeah. That's why we had to burn him.
You're flowing.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
I only got a couple drops on there. We're good.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did not like this.
Pardon me while I undo my belt buckle. It's stabbing the shit out of me. I don't know why. Grandpa, why are you killing my dad? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird because, like, it's like 100% like, okay, it's a werewolf story, and then it's like 100%, oh, he's just a domestic asshole.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh wait, no, it is werewolves.
Yeah, they keep fucking bringing you every time you figure it out. They bring, oh no, werewolf.
Yeah.
No, I didn't fall for that shit. I knew there was going to be no werewolf in this.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, yeah, just like pick a lane.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to have the switcheroo. The switcheroo is fine. That's why, like, which one was it? One of the possession movies, the one with Donald Sutherland from like the mid 2000s. Was that that wasn't Emily Rose, right?
Oh.
It was The one in like colonial times.
Yeah. It was not a haunting in Connecticut, was it?
No. That was the kid living in the basement with the
bodies in the walls.
Bodies in the because it was a mortuary.
Yeah, right.
That was a haunting in Connecticut. Good movie. No, what one was that?
Not The Last Exorcism.
No, but I mean, either way,
whatever.
But like the switcheroo, that one had a switcheroo.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
It was mental illness caused by the fact that her father was sexually abusing her, and it like laid it out. Like it presented as this kind of thing, and you're led to believe it's this kind of thing, and then you get all the information you need at the end of the movie. That's where this one fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it just drops that scene on you of like him just smiling at the girl when he's beating up the mom and like, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, God, I don't know. Why is it with werewolf movies, they're always goddamn metaphorical, like allegories and shit?
I don't know. I just want a fucking monster.
Yeah, why can we never just get a werewolf movie that's like a real werewolf trying to kill a bunch of people?
Latin Octopus. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight and hanging out with us in Saratoga.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, we really enjoyed doing that Red Dead panel. That was so much fun. All those guys were so good.
That was awesome. But yeah, no, why can't we just get a badass, like, this giant snarling beast is trying to kill me and my friends movie? Like, that's what I want. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. But which is great. Like, that's the meat and potatoes Wolfman. This had so much promise because I was like, I was watching and I was like, this is so different. This isn't like a typical, the monster is trying to kill me kind of thing. This is about the family surviving with somebody who's a werewolf. Like this is about like survivors and
yeah, like what would you do if you like loved this person who was afflicted with this? Like, like it doesn't make sense to have, stay like close to them, even if they are chained up in, like in that condition. But you do what you have to, I guess. So like I was kind of there, but like the whole time I'm just like, I know this motherfucker's not really a werewolf.
Yeah. But here, like, how does that scene make sense now? Like, she's washing a fur coat
with blood
all over it. Like, so what is the deal with all the blood that's all over them when they come back?
Yes, yeah. Clearly they are going somewhere, even if he's not becoming a werewolf. Like, yeah, is he really killing a pig just because he has to get his rage out once a month? Like, is that what's happening?
You don't know.
Yeah.
The world may never know. It's frustrating because like this movie could have been a fucking barn burner.
Yeah.
It's just like they just did so much nothing. They did so much nothing.
I kept waiting to be proven wrong, and I'm like, nope. It's like, because again, I loved the whole moody aspect to it. Like, it's just perfect. Like in the middle of nowhere in the English countryside. Like it's creepy. We're isolated.
Where are you gonna go?
Yeah. And they fumbled the fucking ball.
Mm-hmm. Because like this movie is more frustrating than anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't dislike this movie. I just dislike.
I did. I'll say it. I did.
Like up until the end, I was like having a pretty good time watching it because I was really enthralled by the vibe, like how like tense everything was. I wish there was more dynamics, but like they set up a really good like I'm uncomfortable in this situation like feeling through the whole fucking thing.
And then that final like, no, fuck you, he's not a werewolf. That's the one that really like it made it that much more frustrating because I fucking knew I was right, but because they're actually fighting a werewolf at the end of the movie, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he actually is a werewolf. Nope. Yeah. Fuck you, fake werewolf movie.
Fuck you.
Yeah, actually, one of the hashtags I put on this was werewolf, WHERA.
Yeah. I don't know. They just needed to commit one way or the other, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Just commit.
It really feels like it was a coin flip, like until the last second. Like
there's an alternative.
No, he's not a werewolf. Fuck it. No. Like, yeah.
There's an alternate ending that they filmed.
Yeah. All right, let's just do the werewolf one just in case. Like, yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah. So many parts are here to make this a great movie.
Just doesn't pay off.
Yeah.
All right. I think we can put some ratings on this.
All right.
I guess this is going to be a fucking short episode. I saw some other films this week.
Films, you say?
Yeah.
Man.
I can tell you right now, I'm going below the line of rewatchability.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, I don't think the quality is that low.
No, the overall quality isn't low. If you want to
I'm with you. I'm never going to watch this again.
Yeah. If you want to do movie-ass movie and actual enjoyable horror movie scales.
I'll go that, yeah.
All right. Movie-ass movie? 6.5, fucking.
Yeah, it was like 7.
Yeah, like
7. It's
not great, but like I said, the cinematography is amazing. Like the settings and everything is really cool. A horror movie, I'm going fucking 4.
Yeah.
Solid point below the line of rewatchability.
Yeah, 4 is about right.
Yeah.
God, and I really don't want to be that far apart on it, but like.
I gotta be. We're being critical. We're doing our job. God damn it. We're professionals, kind of. Yeah. Most of the time.
We get paid for. No, wait.
Yeah, no. No, we do get paid.
Yeah.
Twitch pays us.
Twitch pays us every now and then. Once a month. Not even.
Like once every 2-3 months. Yeah. We get like 50 bones. Here you guys go. Buy yourself something nice.
Speaking of, I need to re-up my subscription, which you should do too, because if you guys didn't know, Amazon Prime gives you a free Twitch subscription
every 30 days. Free Twitch.
Throw it at your boys. But anyway, we're not whoring ourselves just yet. We're not at the horror segment.
My boots haven't been delivered yet. The thigh highs.
Hooker boots.
Yeah. Once those patent leather beauties get here,
kinky boots. Ah, Christ
on a cracker.
Yeah. You ready for trivia?
Let's do the trivia.
All right. There's a button.
We have a button for that? Holy Lord. Again, we need a producer. You are bright.
I am bright. Thank you for noticing.
That's a little better.
Yeah, that's fine. Let him watch.
Soda Popinski glow about you right now.
He's white. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Let me just keep opening the wrong window on my tablet. That's what I want to do.
The caucasity. The caucasity on this motherfucker.
Oh, Christ. All right. Yes, you ready for trivia? There is none.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know if this movie is too new or nobody cares.
Yes. So, with that.
No, I have another segment, bitch.
Right. This is why Arthur should be here. We need an adult. And if Arthur is our adult, holy shit, are we in trouble?
We're doomed.
There we go. We're back to Nick Cam.
Yes. We got plenty of 1-star reviews.
Oh, good. Thank God. Because somebody needs to fill some content in this thing.
All right. This was entitled, Don't Waste of Time, No Payoff, Pointless. I love people that...
Right to business. Yeah.
The Beast Within is one of those films that you will finish and immediately wish you hadn't started.
Yeah.
Despite having 2 lead actors who found success in Game of Thrones, this movie is a complete letdown. I don't know what that has to do with anything. The plot drags on endlessly, the characters are paper thin, and the dialogue is clumsy and uninspired. You keep waiting for something to happen, but it never does. Yeah, I mean, like, but I'm going to argue a little
Boots!
bit. I'm going to argue a little bit through here.
What up, motherfucker?
Hey! What's up, Boots? I think the waiting for things to happen in this movie is part of why it's successfully tense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is a slow burn. It's just that, like, we never get to the fucking boil that we want. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's just what it is. It feels like the filmmakers thought they had a clever concept, but it just doesn't work. The supposed horror elements are poor at best, and the story is almost non-existent and incredibly frustrating. There's some tension, no real scares, and no reason to care about anything that's happening on screen short of being frustrated by the poor choices of the main characters. Yeah, I mean,
I can't say the
valid.
horror aspect is bad even because, like, there's, like, the scene where, like, they're hiding from him in the house and, like, they're in the closet and, like, she's got her fucking hand over the kid's mouth and nose. I'm like, she's going to kill this fucking kid.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, like, that's good tension. That's when I thought we actually had a goddamn werewolf in the movie.
Yeah. Then we were wrong.
Yeah.
This one is entitled Sucks.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find anything good about this vomit on the screen. The jump scares don't work because they were super predictable, like the whole movie, and the CGI transformations are even worse. Not to mention, absolutely no one wants CGI werewolf or CGI transformations. It's weak and pathetic. So is your lack of punctuation. I'm just going to say it. I will say it does understand less is more through... I will say it does understand less is more thorough. Oh, less is more thorough. And that's about the only thing it gets right. Don't say that. That's weird wording.
Yeah. No, that does not make sense.
What the hell did I just saw?
What in the hell did I just saw?
What in tarnation?
Yeah, Foghorn Leghorn's reviewing movies now.
Oh my God.
Can Drunk Frankenstein do a Foghorn Leghorn voice? Without being racist?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I can say with a clear conscience that this was one of the worst movies I have seen in 30 years. That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
This is not the worst film I've seen all year.
Sir, have you seen Morbius?
The film lacked any originality with boring, repetitive scenes that seemed to go on forever without purpose or direction. If you're struggling with insomnia, this might actually be a cure. It's that tedious. The script felt so lazy and nonsensical that it's hard to imagine anyone greenlighting such a mess. Honestly, who finances these idiotic movies?
I may have closed my eyes a couple of times.
Oh, really?
During this movie when he says, yeah. And I was watching it in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bait and switchers reveal their poor character. Man. This is our last 1-star review, and it's a fucking doozy. So this person wrote this like, here's a line, skip 2 lines. Here's like statement, enter, statement, enter.
I gotta let this impactful statement just wash over you. Yeah.
Like, fuck you. All right, here's a bit of advice for filmmakers. Because you're a filmmaker. Do not bait and switch. It pisses off the audience and urges them to write your name down so they won't remember you, and not in a good way. That's not true at all. Like a good bait and switch is fucking fine.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get M. Night Shyamalan anywhere. Fucking...
If you want to make a film about domestic abuse, go right along, but don't try to hide the fact that you're doing a movie about domestic abuse. This is cowardly. This is deceptive. This plays poor moral character. I paid money to see a werewolf movie. Who is going to refund me that money?
That I actually agree with.
Did it occur to you that this could have been a werewolf movie and a movie about abuse? I suppose that would require insight. Bad form.
He's not completely wrong.
Not completely wrong, but like real smug about it.
Yeah, you don't have to be a dick about it, dude.
Yeah, that's our job.
And like, what is... like, how does her like her illness like play into this? Like, tie that in? Like, I don't know. You know,
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, they kind of use it as a plot device a couple of times. So, like,
I liked Morbius. So you're the one. Yeah,
for its poor quality of filming and over stupid setup. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But that's it. We can move on.
All right. We're moving back. Here we go.
I know you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
There was like one person I cut out of the credits this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like this is how like this, because there's not many people in the movie. It's really just the family.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with the director, Alexander J. Farrell. After I get to the right screen.
Yeah.
Really not known for anything else. This was the last thing he directed. It was 2024. He's got something in pre-production right now. Hide and Don't Speak.
That's a terrible title.
Yeah. Making a Killing 2023. Directed a short in 2021 called Star. A movie in 2018 called Refugee. It's actually got a 7.3 rating. It's got to be all of his friends. And then I'm going to be careful how I pronounce this one. Lighthouse Lesvos in 2016. That's a V. And that's it. This is the biggest thing he's directed.
Wow.
Yeah. Up next, our star and family beater, Kit Harington. Not Kit Harington's not a family beater, let me say that. His character is.
Yeah.
He, of course, is most well known for being Jon Snow. Really outside of that, I mean, like, he was in the Eternals.
He's done stuff. Like,
yeah.
He's always working.
He's in the MCU in the movie that no one likes, in the smallest role in the whole movie, as the Black Knight, one of the lamest Avengers that nobody likes. Now we're going to get all Black Knight hatred.
Yeah. I don't even like his snap card.
No, it's not good. It's not good. Other than that, he was in the second and third How to Train Your Dragon movies.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a Call of Duty game, 2016, Infinite Warfare. He was in a Coldplay musical, which was a musical Game of Thrones.
What? I don't...
He's in Mission Impossible 5. There we go.
Hold on. Oh, God.
Oh, no, wait. That's MI5, not Mission Impossible 5.
There is a musical version of Game of Thrones, but it's Coldplay?
So says IMDb. Coldplay's Game of Thrones, the musical.
Yeah, there's a lot of colon in
A
that.
lot of colon. It smells like colon. A couple of Game of Thrones games. He was in that Pompeii movie that nobody saw in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was in Silent Hill Revelation in 2012.
That nobody saw.
Yeah. Jon Snow was his first role. Up next, Ashley Cummings was the wife Imogen, I believe her name was.
Yes.
She is probably most well known for being on that Nosferatu show on AMC.
Yeah.
She was the main character, Vic McQueen. Other than that, she was in that show Citadel on Amazon 2023. Not with Jon Snow, with the other Rob Stark, I think, is the dude in that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Yep.
That guy.
He's the one.
Aside from that stuff, not much. Yeah, not much else anybody's ever heard
the old
of.
razzle dazzle.
Up next, I have no idea how to pronounce that. It's one of those long, like, Irish names that's probably pronounced like Jean. It's Caoilinn, so Kylin.
Probably sailing.
So, yeah, it's something weird like that.
Yeah.
Sailing Springle. Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like a goddamn Animal Crossing character, but she was most recently in The Lost Lands, which was out a couple of months ago. That was P.T. Anderson, the dude who directed the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, yeah.
That was his latest movie with Mila Jovovich and Dave Bautista. He directed an episode of Doctor Who.
Oh, right. That's the one that looks like a new Resident Evil movie, but it's not a Resident Evil
Yeah,
movie.
it's just like Resident Evil without zombies, but it's like the apocalypse. But yeah. She was in the movie Stop Motion in 2023, which I did not enjoy.
You hated that.
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. She was also in that Citadel TV show on Amazon, and that's really it. Moving on, James Cosmo was in this. He is one of the two people in this show who's in Game of Thrones. He was one of the Mormonts. He was Jorah Mormont's father. He was another Night's Watch guy. Black Cloak. Yeah.
You're really pulling all this Game of Thrones knowledge out.
Just showing it all off. Yeah. That's probably what he's most well known for. Well, actually, no.
Fuck you, Braveheart.
Yeah, I was going to say it's close tie with Braveheart probably because, when I was in high school, that was like required viewing for all dudes. Like,
it's still required view. I will still sit down and watch all of Braveheart on a whim.
It's on Pluto quite a bit, and I do watch it quite a bit. Yeah.
That's because it's awesome.
Yeah. So that's probably his biggest role is Braveheart. Other than that, he was in that his Dark Materials show as a character named Farter Coram. That's with a D, not a T.
Yeah.
Still sounds like Farter.
Yeah.
He was in the Chernobyl miniseries on HBO, which was really good.
I keep hearing that. I haven't watched it.
Yeah. It's crazy. Other than that, he shows up in Wonder Woman for a bit. He's in Train Spotting 2 as Renton's father. I believe that is Renton is Ewan McGregor, maybe, or the other guy from 28 Weeks Later. It's one of those two guys.
I don't know.
I think he's Ewan McGregor. He was Renton. There was a Ben-Hur in 2016. He was in that.
Oof.
Whiskey Galore, also 2016.
That'd be my stripper name.
Whiskey Galore. Yeah. And my favorite weekend activity. Fucking. I'm going to move on from there because I really don't think he's in anything else like notable. He's in a lot of shit. Like going back to like the 60s.
Oh, really?
Oh, he was in 8 episodes of Sons of Anarchy. He was one of those. He was the Irish priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the one of the crappy seasons of Sons of Anarchy. An episode of Castle.
Yep.
Merlin TV series on Sci-Fi.
Everybody was in that fucking show.
Yeah. Oh, he was in Chronicles of Narnia in 2005. And Troy. All right, so he's in some big stuff. You just really don't remember him.
Yeah.
I think we're going to move on from here because, like I said, it goes back to the 60s and he ain't in much.
Yeah. So the 10th Kingdom. That was pretty rad.
What was that one? I don't remember that.
It was a big fantasy TV miniseries with fucking Ed O'Neill as a...
No shit.
Dude, you'd love this. You would love the 10th Kingdom.
All right.
Yeah.
Trolls, Giants, and Goblins. All right.
Yeah. Fucking Ed O'Neill plays like the king of the goblins or trolls or one of them.
All right.
Fucking ridiculous.
He's a voice in Darksiders 2, 2012. J.O.R. Mormont, that's his name. All right, moving on. Andre Nova is in this movie. He was the werewolf actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he looks like to be a creature and like thug actor. He was in the Marvel miniseries Secret Invasion. I don't know how you make that awesome miniseries into a boring ass TV miniseries, but they figured it out.
Which one was Secret Invasion? That was Skrull, right?
Yeah, where they figure out like Skrulls have like replaced a bunch of heroes like secretly. Yeah. Yeah, nope, absolutely nothing to do with the fucking.
Yeah, you know what I want is I want the Secret Wars where it was not Secret Wars, Secret War, where it was like Daredevil and Spider-Man, and they get dropped behind lines and fucking
it's like Daredevil, Spider-Man, Black Widow,
Punisher.
Maybe the Punisher and maybe like one other person.
Yeah, they were on a fucking spy mission.
Yeah, that was an awesome miniseries.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah, they get dropped. I think it's like they're in Latveria, like in Doctor Doom's like country.
Yeah,
and they have to like assassinate somebody or like steal something. And
I think they were on like an intelligence mission.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculously fun.
That was really good. Other than that, not much notable. Oh, he's in No Time to Die, the crappiest James Bond movie, in my opinion.
Like ever?
Dude, it's not good. I've said it before. You know what this James Bond cat needs? A wife and kids. Fucking, I don't know who thumbs up to that one, but
yeah.
It's
we don't want James Bond just slinging dick all around Europe.
Yeah.
We really need him to like buckle down.
Yeah, you know, we've just been having him bang hot chicks and like kill people for like 50 years. What if we just didn't do that? Like,
what if we let's break the formula, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, everybody's expecting a werewolf.
But it's just Kit Harington beating the shit out of his wife.
What if James Bond is domestic violence all the time?
How you gonna kill James Bond? I was just gonna say, how you gonna kill James Bond? Fuck you. Fuck that movie.
Ridiculous.
Pour one out for Jimmy Bond.
Jimmy Bond.
As fuck, what was done? Fucking he was the guy who played Mitchell. He was in like 2 of the Pierce Brosnan James Bond movies. He called him Jimmy Bond.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Agent Wade, that was his name.
Yeah.
Anyway. This guy was the other reason I saved him. I'm sorry.
This is a different
somebody
person.
else. Yeah, this is another creature actor. This is another guy who played the werewolf. Adam Basil.
He's huge.
He most notably played the bloater in Last of Us, the big fucking giant like zombie with all the shit on it. Like,
didn't see it.
Oh, it's fucking hideous looking. He also played Venom in Venom: Let There Be Carnage. He is in Foundation on Apple TV. It's based on I think an Isaac Asimov story. Yeah, it looks really cool. I haven't watched it. I should check it out.
Yeah, I want to say there was a Foundation was a trilogy of books.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of those like spans like thousands of years like stories.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see. He played a nervous orc in the Lord of the Rings TV show.
No such thing. Get the fuck out of here.
It was his first day. Cut him some slack.
Fresh out the goop.
Yeah. He was in the Jason Statham movie, The Beekeeper.
He was in The Gentleman. That was awesome.
He's in The Gentleman, the TV series.
Wait.
Which I haven't seen, but the movie was good.
Was that The Gentleman or was that The Gentleman, the movie?
It is based on the Guy Ritchie thing. Yeah,
is it really?
Yeah. The Gentleman. So yeah, it should be that.
Because that movie was awesome.
Hold on, let me see if I can get a picture of because these things are pretty cool looking. They're like these giant hulking fucking zombies.
Yeah.
Nope, not gonna let me do it.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And they're just covered in like mushroom spores.
Gross. There was something else up there I saw that was good.
Oh, he's in the Old Guard. The Northman too, yeah. The Old Guard was pretty good too. They just released the preview for the trailer for the sequel this week.
Oh, really?
The Northman is fucking awesome. Robert Eggers movie. Who just did Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm. With the exact same color palette.
Yeah.
Everything is gray.
Same one as The Witch. Yes.
Same one as the fucking Lighthouse.
Yeah. You're fond of me lobster. Oh, he was
That's
also
disgusting.
Yeah, he was also in Game of Thrones. This dude, not Willem Dafoe's lobster.
Show him your lobster tail.
And last up, we have Hugh Coles. He was in this movie
As what?
as Chris.
Chris.
I saved him because he was in Baby Reindeer for 2 episodes. That's funny to 2 people and not funny to one person who's not here.
Should have been here. Fuck you.
Yeah. He was also in 2 episodes of Atlanta, which was a really, really good show.
Yeah.
But that's
Who the
really
fuck was Chris in this movie?
no idea. No fucking clue.
Chris. Like, I'm trying to remember characters. Like, okay, it starts off with the old woman, which must be the one you skipped.
Yeah.
There's Kit Harington, the wife.
No, there was like a
father.
dude I skipped too, like an older guy. I don't remember any other people in this movie.
Yeah. Weird.
So we're gonna head on over to the crapshoot.
Okay.
I went to the movies a couple times this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost went thrice. Friday morning, I had the day off from work, so I went and saw Thunderbolts at like 11 a.m. For the second time, which was delightful. It's been a while since like a Marvel movie was like fun and not homeworky.
Yeah.
And this is pretty fucking fun. And then we went to dinner, which was also fucking top notch. We went to the Nest in Schenectady, which I steadily becoming my favorite restaurant.
For your birthday?
It was, yes. It's all like Southern cuisine.
Yeah.
So for appetizers, we got like a thing of biscuits, which are, the best fucking biscuits I've ever had. Like deviled eggs and like a thing of like barbecue pork belly, which was really good.
Yeah.
And then I got some jambalaya with a lobster tail for dinner. Fucking really good.
Yeah.
And then we went and saw a clown in a cornfield after that.
It's getting good reviews for people who like just like
Basic ass horror movie.
cheesy slasher movie.
Yeah, it is a generic slasher.
Is it one of those like if Friday the 13th is your favorite movie series, you'll love it?
Probably, yeah. Like there's like a twist that's easily predictable. Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing about twists. Like, you're not going to fool people that watch movies all the fucking time.
Yeah.
People that just devour stories, you're not going to do it. We've seen it all.
Yeah. You
can hide it in a more clever way.
Yeah.
But
you're not going to do anything new.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It wasn't bad. It just didn't like blow my mind. Like it wasn't anything new. Just very generic, like by the numbers slasher.
Yeah.
I almost went and saw Until Dawn. I was going to go Saturday night and then like didn't. And then I was going to go last night and just same. Like,
Which one was that?
It's the one that's based on the PlayStation game. It's like a horror game.
Oh.
Where like they keep like reliving the same night over and over. They keep getting killed again and again and again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looks okay, but I just wanted to see something.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood for a good horror movie. Not that was going to be good, but
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I feel like I saw something else, but that might have been it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm thinking.
All right. Well, I watched a 3-part documentary series on Netflix over the weekend. It's do you remember I'm trying to think of the actual timeline. So this guy must have hid this shit like 15 years ago. Forrest Fenn was an 80-year-old guy. He spent his life as like an adventurer, like art dealer.
I was the guy who like hid treasure in the middle of the fucking
treasure in the Rockies.
All right, yeah.
At like a fucking a box that had like $1 million+ worth of shit in it.
All right.
And he hid it in the Rockies, and then he wrote a poem in like a book that he had published. And in the poem, there's like a hint in each stanza. So there's like 9 hints as to like where you have to go to get the treasure. And it became like this huge like cultural phenomenon. Like he was doing.
Haven't like several people died trying to find this fucking treasure? I think. Yeah.
It got found.
Okay.
It got found in, I don't know, like 2020, 2021, something like that.
Yeah.
During COVID.
Yeah.
And so like that shit had been hidden for like 10 years before anybody found it. But it's cool because like the documentary, it like gives you a little bit of his life and then like what led up to him wanting to do that. And then it's like, it focuses on like the hunt. So then they interview like 5 different like treasure hunters that went out and looked for it and like how they were like interpreting all the clues and shit.
Yeah.
Because they wound up in drastically different places. So that was really fun and interesting, and I really enjoyed that. It's called Greed and Gold, or Gold and Greed.
All right.
But it's the Forest Fen treasure hunt.
It's been a while since I've seen like a good documentary.
This one will suck you in.
All right. We started watching this week The Dark Side of the 90s, like a Vice documentary.
Oh, yeah.
There's some pretty good ones. We watched the one on Sub Pop Records last night. That was pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. There's like the one on like the Fox Network that we watched.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of their Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
Like, that's just good TV for me.
Yeah, there's Dark Side of Comedy too that I want to watch.
Yeah, we were talking because I started watching that. And the first episode is Chris Farley.
Yeah.
That shit's dark.
Yeah.
And they're not lying.
I've been reading that fucking Artie Lang book, and like I said, I got to the part where it gets fucking real.
Yeah.
Like I was such a huge fan of his, like at that time too.
Oh, really?
And like
not knowing that he was a complete full-blown junkie.
No, I knew that he was, like, you could tell, fucking.
Yeah.
But not like, everybody think, oh, he's like the fun fucking party junkie. Like,
yeah.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was a junkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he talks about how, like, after he tried to kill himself, he went to stay with his mom for like a week.
Yeah.
And ended up being like, he never left his room for like a year and like change, like 14 months.
Jesus Christ.
And like he still figured out ways to get like drugs delivered to the house. Like was having his mom pick up drugs without knowing it. Like fucking shit like that. Yeah. It's fucking depressing as shit. Yeah. But it's fucking, it's shit you need to read about, especially.
Was that before or after his nose deflated?
Before.
Yeah.
So this whole book was written before that. Like,
wow.
Yeah. So like I have his next book. I bought it, but it doesn't seem like it's autobiographical. It's just like advice for degenerates, basically.
Oh.
Which is, will be funny, but like I want to know about the fucking nose thing. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
it wound up being like he snorted like ground up glass or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard him tell the story before. Like he was with a hooker, of course. He talks about that like in the like all the money he's just spent on hookers and fucking blow over the years.
Yeah.
But he was with a hooker. She was using, they were in a hotel room. She was using the salt shaker to bust up pills.
Yeah.
And she didn't realize that she busted the shaker, the salt shaker.
Yeah.
Like, and it ground it up with the pills, like with the powder.
Yeah.
So like when he fucking went to do the line, he's like, I knew immediately something was wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, it sounded like a zipper, like closing, like he's like, I heard it go zip and like just immediate pain and like just blood pouring out of his nose. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Because it swelled way up.
Yeah, like his nose got huge, like and
then it collapsed.
Yeah, when it deflated, it all went down, and then like was like hanging, and fucking he had like he looked like Chris Farley in Dirty Work, basically. Fucking
Saigon hooker.
This is bit off my nose. But yeah, no, I love his albums, man. He was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, no, it's just fucking God. At least he got out of it alive,
What?
At least he got out of the whole thing alive. Like, he's still alive.
Artie Lang?
Yeah.
I thought he died.
No, he's still alive.
Get out of here.
He's like a total fucking recluse. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he fucking died.
No, he is still alive. I think he lives in like Florida now, like with his mom probably still, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, just doesn't fucking like live in the public light at all. Fucking, yeah.
I guess good for him.
Yeah. Whatever fucking keeps him sane and, you know, keeps him living. Fucking.
Yeah.
It's an intense fucking book. Like, it's hilarious, but also fucking like shit gets real.
Jesus, I could have swore he died.
No, he's still alive.
Weird.
Yeah, you'll hear like I hear like Sam Morril like saying like I heard from him the other day or like you know every now and again shit like that. Like
weird.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did I see anything else? Bunch more Love After Lockup. Like that's we just love to sit on the couch,
watch Love After
snacks, and watch Love After Lockup. It is it makes me feel so good about myself, and I get to laugh and laugh at these pieces of fucking garbage.
When we were watching that Dark Side of the 90s thing, they were talking about like the birth of the Fox network. Yeah. And they had like a segment on cops. And I just had this wave of nostalgia. Like, oh God.
Yeah.
Remember just like late stage G4 era, like sitting around watching cops.
I hated it.
Just watching cops all the time.
Oh my God. Yeah, I did. I moved on to live PD like everybody else did. But like, I hated what G4 became because it was perfect. So good.
Yeah.
When it was firing on all cylinders, there was a show on all day that I could just sit and watch.
Just turn on,
if I had never played that fucking video game that they were talking about, it didn't matter because the shows were good around it.
Yeah.
Like, you just fucking...
Even the reboot was fucking awesome. I really missed it, man. Like, Amanda and I were talking about it the other day because we could just put on, like, Attack of the Show, and, like, for 3 hours, we could just sit there and, like, just watch it. Like, you know? So, like, X-Play would come on, fucking turn it on and watch it.
Yeah, that lasted, what, like 6 months?
No, it was like a year. 18 months, I think, maybe, total. Yeah.
Not as long as it should have been.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it. So because Kevin Pereira went from doing Attack of the Show to one of those, like, internet clips shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
On, like, fucking True TV or some shit.
That's right.
Yeah, which fucking show was that?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Because they also had Web Soup on G4.
Yeah.
Like, at that time. That show was pretty good with Chris Hardwick.
Yep. A lot of the Chris Hardwick stuff was good.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing anymore?
Is
he still doing ID10T? Or did that die?
No, that stopped. Yeah.
Really?
Last time I checked, he hadn't had a new episode out in a couple of years.
Yeah.
You know, Talking Dead is gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everything.
Yeah.
All those allegations came out, and then he had to drop off the face of the planet.
But like he didn't get booted off of Talk. He was hosting that game show. He didn't get booted off of that either.
What game show?
The Wall, I think it was called. It was on NBC.
Oh.
It was like LeBron James produced it. He was on that. Yeah. Now I remember that. Like,
yeah.
I've said it. I've talked about that before. Like, there are many people who are absolutely guilty of fucking shit like that. I did not think he was one of them.
Like the way it came out was like he was just making jokes.
Yeah.
Like, not to get into this, we've talked about that a bunch, but like, yeah, it seemed like that was more of a smear campaign.
Yeah.
Than he actually did something wrong.
Yeah. No, like, I'm not even going to get into that. I had a couple of interactions with what's her name, Chloe Dykstra, that like counteract some of the things she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fucking.
It's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
It was what, fucking 10 years ago?
At least 10 years ago, probably 15.
Yeah.
No, it was less than that.
No,
it's probably like 12, 10 or 12.
Yeah, probably closer to 10, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they booted him off Nerdist.
Yeah.
And then that went completely into the toilet.
Yeah, those two dudes turned on him fast.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got some more comics this week. There's a couple like Marvel's putting out like a bunch of Godzilla verses.
Oh, really?
So I read Godzilla vs. the Fantastic Four, which was all right. It was kind of like,
I feel like that's been done before.
They're setting them in different time eras. So like this one was like 60s, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I have Godzilla versus the Hulk. I think that one was like 70s. And then Godzilla vs. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I have also. I don't know when that one's set. That might be the 90s.
Okay.
And I think Godzilla vs. the X-Men's coming out next.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah. I also have Godzilla vs. Los Angeles. There's like a Godzilla vs. like cities series out also.
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet, but the dude at the comic shop was like recommending it.
What was the old one? It was Godzilla and Charles Barkley?
Yeah. Yeah. That was the 90s.
Yeah. God, the 90s were wild.
Yeah. We have.
Oh, TJ says hydrate.
I got nothing left.
No?
You're a little late on that one, TJ. Shit.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm trying to think. I haven't really played much in the way of games this week. Played a little bit of Call of Duty.
Yeah. I was telling you, I went to the Albany Twilight Market.
Yeah. How did that turn out?
It was pretty good. Like, there were like really good vendors there. I mean, a lot of it was kind of samey shit. Like, it was all like, here's some bones that are, in a frame with some flowers and whatever. But I mean, all that shit is cool. I like that stuff. But like, by the fourth tent, I'm
more uranium glass.
Yeah. Actually, there was only one guy selling uranium glass.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
But it was good. A lot of artists there. I saw the Bull and Bee tent, but
nobody we knew.
Alex wasn't in there. Actually, I saw Peter in passing.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
While we're here, let's.
Let's put a little something there.
There it is. A shout out to our friends at the Bull and Bee.
Yeah.
Where you can go to thebullandbee.com and use code MONSTERME to check out for 5 bones off. Mm-hmm. I was very tempted to pour another whiskey in with the mixer that we have left from last week. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I have some at home. I haven't cracked it yet.
Yeah. Did you take the coffee one?
I did.
All right, yeah. I love all your meat, Alex. The coffee one was not my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, well, you're not a coffee guy.
I'm not a coffee guy. That's specifically why. Yeah. But that lavender one I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
That is really, he was right. That will go good in an awesome like lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a little vodka or something.
Mm-hmm.
A little something. TJ Arthur is not on the Diddy jury. He's a witness.
Yeah. He is turning state's evidence.
Snitching. But yeah, no, it was a pretty good time. I recommend anybody go. Like, if you're into weird oddity kind of stuff or like alternative art or whatever, like,
it's the place to be.
Go check it out. Yeah, it's outside.
Yeah, I want to say they're doing another one of those Albany Twilight Markets next month.
I think they do one every month. Once the weather turns. And
then the night market is in Schenectady this Saturday. I think I want to check that one out. Yeah. Yeah.
Is Bull and Bee going to be at that one?
They are.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. So everybody should go and buy some mead. Tell them Big Dumb Monsters sent you.
That's right.
You probably won't be able to use the code there because things.
You never know. You never know. There could be like a secret. Like
you can always ask.
Oh, you know those guys? All right, we got you.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna do it. We talked about a subpar movie that had a lot of potential, but did not deliver the goods, and that makes me sad.
The baby oil supplier. Hey, look, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, so we're going to hit you guys with our socials, some advice, let you get back to your Monday night. So our website is www.bigdumbmonsters.com. we have to do a lot of work to that website.
Yeah.
We're just so damn lazy.
We're in a rebuilding year right now. We're like, the fucking New York Giants of networks at the moment.
Yeah. We had a Super Bowl like 4 years ago.
Yeah. We've been riding off that. And fucking Eli retired. And I got Tommy Cutlets throwing the ball out here right now. It's,
Tommy Cutlets. Oh! All right. Yeah. You can find us on Slasher, the all horror social network. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. You
loved The Beast Within?
TJ,
bro, we need to talk.
You skip out on the entire show and then show up and throw that in our fucking faces.
What the hell?
Oh,
later,
Christ.
Boots.
Bye. But anyway,
and thanks for stopping by, brother. We appreciate it.
Always.
You too. We appreciate you, TJ. Just a little bit less after saying you like this.
Yeah, it's not as good. Where the fuck was I? Oh, that's right.
Email?
Email. You can email us if you think that you have some advice for the show, how we can make it better. We'd love to hear it. You want to send us suggestions for movies we should watch, beer we should drink. You want to work with us? You need something hosted? We're here for you. BigDumbMonsters@gmail.com. And you can sometimes find us logged into our Steam account. That is Big Dumb Monsters.
You can find us on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. You should check out this show when it streams live every Monday night at 7:45 on Twitch and YouTube. We are at Big Dumb Monsters on both of those.
He's talking about a different movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. This is a different Beast Within, a much less better one.
I saw so I searched Beast Within, and the trailer for that, what he's talking about, showed up.
We should have watched that.
And it had one of those rad old school voiceovers, and it was talking about like some of the transformation scenes of this movie are so gruesome we can't even show them in the trailer. I'm like,
all right,
sick.
Yeah. Yes, you can check out our merch store at tpublic.com. Mm-hmm. You can search for the Big Dumb Monsters store there. We might be some new places soon. Who knows? Mayhaps, perhaps. But watch this space for news as it develops. But until then, I think we have some words of advice. We're gonna get the fuck out.
Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye.